Good evening. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. I am your host, Carolan Carey. I'm glad to be here with you tonight. Thank you for joining this circle. We are here. Let's see. We are live on X, BitChute, Rumble, YouTube. Did I mention it? Did I get everything? Rumble? Yeah, I think so. Let me see. What else do I have to tell you? I wanted to let you know that we have a spiritual message circle Saturday. And that is, what day is that? I have to look. It is 22nd. Yes, the 22nd, 8 p.m. You can sign up ahead of time. Whoops, I just shut my light off. I knew that was going to happen. You can sign up ahead of time if you want, or you can sit by and watch to see if you want to join. You can join the show like by 8:20. You can hop on, pay your $20 donation. You're right on there. Excuse me. And so we look forward to that. You'll get messages from all the show hosts that are available. And so I think that's pretty cool. We have a good time. So then we have no shows. This will be my Thanksgiving show. And then we have no shows. Let me do this. If I just talk to Tiffany about it. From Thanksgiving through that weekend. And I guess we start again on Monday the 1st, December 1st. And I will also have shows in December, the 4th, the 11th, no show, and the 18th. So only a couple of shows that month. So thank you so much for joining me right now. Appreciate you. If you're listening on all of the audio platforms, we are so glad that you're here with us. I will read out any comments or questions I get. If I get validation, I'll read those out so that you feel like you're part of the show. So I think I announced everything I was supposed to. If you'd like to make a love donation to the show, which helps all the show hosts and Goldylocks Productions with our production costs, you can do that via Carolan-Carey at Venmo. And my name is Carolan-Carey. My website is carolancarey.com, which occasionally I update, put something that people find probably totally irrelevant, but whatever. I do it anyway. What else do I have to tell you? Feeling much better. I was a little under the weather today, but thank you God that I'm feeling better. And we have a lot of people waiting. So I'm going to do spirit messages tonight. And I just took my allergy pill and I can't clear my throat. So we're going to see if we get messages from your loved ones for the holiday. Seems really bright, doesn't it? Let me fix this a little bit. Look like a ghost. Sorry, I just, wasn't feeling well today. So kind of wiped out. Let me fix this. I feel like I'm a little wiped out. There we go. And I feel like I have this priestly monk look here, like I can't fix this. Anyway, I'm here. I'm in one piece and I'm feeling better. So I'm really prepared to bring in your spirit loved ones. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. You're looking for somebody in particular in spirit, or would rather have you have a particular psychic question. Oh, today is the happy new moon. Thank you, Tiffany, for bringing that up. I do have a little prayer that I thought was kind of cute, friendly, sweet. Here we go. Here it is. In Thanksgiving, for each new morning with its light, for rest and shelter of the night, for health and food, for love and friends, for everything thy goodness sends. That is Ralph Waldo Emerson. So just thought I would share that with you. There is a printable version. If you want to do it for your dinner table, you can find that on, where did I find that? Let me look. Oops. Let me just look at this. I thought it was cute. If I was entertaining, I might do it, but I'm not. What website is this? Oh, Xavier.edu. So there you go. So that's that. Okay. So let's get started. Let's get this party rolling. My phone is misplaced. I just found it. It was ringing. Well, I have a sort of a location. I think I know where it is. So I can't really check any song titles that come through, but I will do the best I can. You can look it up for yourself. Let's see what we got. So where are we going to start with, Tiffany? We're going to start here with Robert. Robert, hello. How are you? Lovely to have you with us this evening, Mr. Robert Shaman Bob. All right, let's see what we got. Sorry. I always get your mother immediately. She's such a hoot. Very sweet lady. Let's see, what do we got? Happy Thanksgiving, of course. Big changes coming for you. I feel like she's kind of saying to you, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay. Like, in other words, you might be like kind of up and down about this moving decision. I think you said something about moving in with your family or something. She's saying, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It looks like a responsibility for you, which she very much appreciates. What else? But it's going to work out in your favor. Okay, so just saying, and I think we've discussed this before. I'm kind of hearing embrace the peace. If you're moving further into Pennsylvania, you are probably have beautiful fall leaves, crisp weather. She said it's good for you, very cleansing energy. And I think there's a river nearby or a brook, so they can hear that. There's some peaceful moments, maybe on the deck. Is there a deck there attached to the house? Watch nature, bears, deers, birds. She said this is going to set the stage for probably the rest of your life. What's going to happen after this? So she said there are struggles, of course, with anything like that. A move, you might be feeling you're losing your independence. In a way, yes, but most likely you're going to discover some strengths you didn't know you had. Some opportunities are going to come knocking on your door, like, hello. Little romance there to keep you paying attention. You so remind me, Robert, I hope you don't mind me saying that, my husband number 2, just like an enigma, kind of guy. That's the feeling that I get with you. And so fascinating future for you. So don't give up. Okay, hold on. Love you. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Twinkle, hello, dear. How are you? What do we have for you? I always get the feeling that you're surrounded by spirit people that enjoy music. I think I've mentioned that. I feel like, I almost want to say like Tennessee whiskey kind of feeling here for some reason. Like a whiskey barrel, a cracker barrel kind of feeling. So I wonder if that's in your heritage. What else? So I see somebody playing the drums. So I'm wondering if that is applicable to you. I do feel that there's an older man here. Maybe I brought them through before. I'm not sure. Like a grandfather or something. Kind of a hoot kind of guy. Unusual background. I think there's maybe some cultural cross things, lines. Maybe a varied background. And but I do feel like you should be with our lady A, who's has musical life. We were just speaking about. I think she's taking a little break, but she has a show during the week. I think, what day is she on? Thursdays. Oh, she's on Thursdays, the same day as me. I feel like you have a musical life. That's what's coming to mind for me. And I feel like writing, I think you're inspired to write things. Maybe it's lyrics, poetry, a book, something. I just see you jotting down notes. So I feel like there's a line. You're not the only one with this aptitude, this ability. I feel that this is a hereditary part of you. See, good news, new things, something flashy about New Year's. like party, celebration, or something, a concert, something like that. So, and I feel like I've got somebody saying, make sure you resin your bow. So I'm thinking this is either a violin player, a fiddle player, like, you know what I'm saying? So I hope that is meaningful to you. Let me know if it works for you. Thank you so much, Twinkle, for being here with us. Happy Thanksgiving. Pooja. What's going on? Pooja. Cross, you know, I'm getting like cross country, cross trek, like something like that. So I don't know if you're in the United States. I don't think so. Not sure. But I feel like I'm going across the country, or I'm taking a trip, or I'm flying across the country, something like that. Who's in spirit now? Usually get this lovely older woman for you. Feels like a grandmother. I don't know what culture this is. I always want to say like Hawaiian, Polynesian, Asian, something like that. Let's see, what does she have to say? There's some kind of saying, it's like dot your I's and cross your T's, and it's almost like and cross your toes. She's like something like that. So I don't know if that's an old saying. I don't know, like and cross your toes too. Just like maybe cross your fingers and cross your toes kind of thing. I don't know how you cross your toes, but maybe some people can. So that's there. And a lot of bounty. She's showing me a lot of bounty. Like here in the United States, we would have like a cornucopia. It's like a basket kind of thing. And there's vegetables in it and stuff, you know, all like seasonal vegetable kind of thing, showing up like pumpkins and corn, showing the harvest. But from where she's from, I don't think they celebrate Thanksgiving exactly the same way or on the same day, but there's something about that. There's always a bounty. So it may be a platter on the table. It might be of different fruits and stuff like that. So she said, it's the same celebration, different name, different culture kind of feeling. So she's wishing that for you. And she said, I feel like she's saying, I feel like you're putting all your eggs in one basket. That's okay, but something unexpected is going to become available for you. And, you know, don't be so like have blinders on. Be open to a few different opportunities that you're going to be presented with. Okay. And you'll have more of a choice. And the choice is unexpected, which I've mentioned before. I'll say one thing to you. Oh, no, I don't do that. I'm going to do this. Well, you never know. So happy Thanksgiving, dear. Thanks for being here. Okay. Got Robert, Twinkle, Pooja. Let's see, where are we? We got Robert, Jill, Roy, and Patty. Okay, they're on Rumble. Okay, let's go there. Get right back to you, April. Jill, Roy, and Patty. I thought you guys were away. Jill and Roy. What am I doing? Ones I'm familiar with. Well, for Roy, I have a mechanic. I always think of his mother, but I'm getting a mechanic. So maybe this is your father or grandfather. I feel like it goes back. I think maybe grandfather. Maybe that'll become more evident to me. Let me see. I'm just getting mechanic, smiley kind of guy, gray hair. Fixer-upper. He's talking about fixer-upper. And I've mentioned to you before, Roy, that you may have some skills, not construction-wise, but maybe like little handyman kind of skills that you might want to put a shelf here or a fake wall over here or something like that. Or I just feel that there's a little bit or something garden-wise. There's something, a little addition. And maybe, I'm sure Jill's envisioned something that she wants, right? And so I think that's good. I think that she's, I wish I could do this, or don't you think this would look nice? And the next thing you know, there you are with your measuring tape and your hammer. So let's see. Very joyous. Very joyous end of the year for you both. Very well deserved. Maybe you're hitting a little snag, but don't, if there's, there's always something with a closing and extra paperwork or something. Don't panic. It is going to go through. Just relax, breathe. I know what it's like. You're going to be okay. Let me see what Jill's got. And yes, you will be using, Jill, at some point, I would say before New Year's, you will be using that crystal or that table linen or the china or something. You are going to be using something because, Jill, she's got to entertain. And so I feel like even if it's a small gathering, Jill pulls out all stops. I mean, no doubt about it. So I do see you doing that. And I see much happiness for you. So I'm wondering if that's for this Thanksgiving or when you get there. I have a feeling it's when you reach your final destination. So, okay. And I hope you have a lovely trip and everything, and pray for you. Hope everything goes well. Enjoy. That's Jill and Roy. Patty, how are you, dear? What's going on? Who's that? Marvin Gaye? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with Patty? I did mention that there's a career possibility, right? Before. You've learned a lot. And you're still doubting yourself, like, I'm not going to make it. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, you do. You know what you're doing. Who's here? Your mother. Expressing, she had a lot of regrets, and sometimes the life review is continuous for a while. And she just wishes the best for you. She shows regrets over her actions. She's not asking for forgiveness. I think more of an understanding. I think she's just trying to explain. She's not making excuses. Believe me, she's come a long way. And I think that she was vulnerable. I think she had some issues, maybe mental health issues or something. So she wishes you the best. And she's reminding me and you and others that are listening, sometimes when we're going through the dark night of the soul, which is, I've been experiencing some of that myself, like really intense scrutiny and of things that from like 30 years ago. And it was very difficult. And I feel that you're going through the same time kind of thing, but you're going to come out the other side of this. And it really has an impact on like career choice, lifestyle. You realize I could have done that better. And now I want to make sure I do it better. And so that's where she's also coming from. She realized she could have done better. And now she has more skills to do that. So she's passing that on to you. Same thing's going to happen for you. So thank you so much, Patty, for being with us. Hi, Rumble crowd. Have a happy Thanksgiving. April, hi, dear. How are you? I'm not going to ask you how you're feeling because I know. Been going through the similar thing as you, my dear. It's exhausting. Whew, didn't know I had it in me. Let's see. Do we have any songs? I'm going down to, I'm on a Marvin Gaye kick here. I feel very much Motown. With Scott is presenting some, I'm seeing like the Supremes, Diana Ross and the Supremes, that kind of music. Not exactly his vibe, but he's exploring and doing things. He's showing me piano. Like I think he's, who are you with? Scott, who are you with here? Someone who played the piano. Now, I'm thinking Elton John, but he hasn't passed. So thinking someone around that era that's passed that played the piano. I'm wondering if he's talking about the guy from Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, maybe, or somebody like that, somebody well-known like that. And you knew as soon as he sat down, it's a male, in spirit, celebrity, that would sit down. As soon as you heard those first chords, everybody went crazy. I'm not quite sure. Could it be like Queen? Who's that other guy? It's gonna come to me. Damn, can't remember. I wish I had my phone. Let's see, because then I could look it up. It was sandy-haired guy. Did he pass? Sandy-haired guy that was looked a little like Scott's looking at him a little skeptical, like, I think he plays ball for the other side, he says. Beautiful songs. Oh, man. If I think of his name, I'll put it out to you. But anyway, so he's hanging, okay, with some musical people. And he's watching the Supremes. He's going back in time, watching the Diana Ross and the Supremes. And he said, I can't believe how wonderful they are. And, here's these sexy girls. And he said they really were really gorgeous. And so he said he didn't appreciate at the time that their music was so good. So he's passing that on to you, okay? And let's see, he's got a little pumpkin spice kind of latte for you, my dear. So thank you, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope that's meaningful to you. Let's see. Richard, hi, dear. How are you? Richard. So excited about your thing. Is that tomorrow night? Your stage manager event? I love the way that you handle everything. I also like, we all know you're a big teddy bear, but you kind of remind me of people. It's just their presence. You don't have to yell or scream. You just have to stand up because you're quite tall, right? And make your presence known. If there's a little squabble, it just stops like that because you just have to show your presence. So I don't think you have to do anything else. I think that you're very charismatic, I think. Whether you realize it or not, people are attracted to you. They appreciate you. But I think this putting you in a managerial position is you're going to have to adopt this. I'm not taking any crap. And so I think that's going to work for you. I see you kind of running around like a lunatic for a while, trying to get everybody in their place, get all the props, but it's going to go very well. You'll be exhausted and probably sleep, for 24 hours after this, but I think you're going to be okay. And then you'll be energized to do it again. It's so creative for you. Nobody would think being a stage manager would be creative, but boy, you got to think on your feet. You're familiar with all aspects of production, from painting scenery to lights to doing everything. And, everything just comes so easily to you. You know exactly how to fix the problems. And, and if you have to make a substitution, you're good with that too. So best of luck to you with that. It's going to work out well. And they may not feel like it at the time, but it is. It's going to work out well. Thank you, Richard, for being here. Happy Thanksgiving. Is this Carol, the lovely Carol? Hi, darling. How are you? What's up? Let's see. Of course, I have your father, who I always enjoy, is driving your mother up in a convertible. And the music is playing, and she's here talking about, and we're going to Grandma's house for meatballs, and show me these meatballs. So I guess Grandma is around as well. And this is cute. Remember the show, The Flying Nun? What was her name? Sally Fields. I used to love that show. She's showing me that for you. So in a way, I think she's remarking about your social life, Carol. You don't have to live like a nun. Get yourself out there. And she's saying, I think your mother was quite attractive. And I think men really kind of adored her. I think your father was very proud of her. She's kind of a ditzy kind of way. I think that men found her attractive, giving her an appreciative look. And your father's smiling, yep. And like she was the belle of the ball. Every party, she knew, just, doing the Watusi or whatever. She's like, dust off your flirting skills. So it came easier. It came very easy to her. To you, not so much. But she's like, just dust off. And she goes, you don't have to do much. A little wink, a little, just cast the line and reel them in. Okay. So that's for you. Very successful coming up. Different type of business. It's all going to reveal itself. 2026, a little different here. Show me little Tinkerbell. I don't know why that's why she showed me Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell, yeah. Why is she showing me Tinkerbell? Maybe Disney. That little Tinkerbell fairy used to come in when Disney shows came on. So I think she's just reminiscing. She said, this is what she's saying. This is going to blow your hair back. So I think what's coming is going to blow your hair back. I'm not quite sure what she's referencing. I'm trying to watch my, what would you say, Tiffany? My vocabulary, my attitude, my, what would you call that? Risque verbiage. I'm trying to tone it down. So I'm trying to be a little classier than I have been. But let me tell you, there's a few risque remarks she's making to prod you along. So I hope that's meaningful to you, Carol. Thank you for being here. Happy Thanksgiving. That was Richard, Robert, Ruth. How are you, dear? She's watching on Rumble. Laura's on Rumble as well. Carolan said, Jill says, I am shouting from the rooftops. Contract pending, just waiting for the inspection and hoping to put an offer on the new house in Georgia. Oh, I see you down there. Oh, Robert says his birthday is next week. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. Okay. Relax, Jill. Divine timing. Ruth is watching on Rumble. Ruth Saltman has a show on Wednesday evenings last night. Sorry, I've been going to bed. I've been so tired. She's having her Thanksgiving thing. When is that? I just posted that on Facebook. Little Days of Gratitude. So please check that out. Ruth Saltman. I shared it on my Facebook post. Always thinking, Ruth. Always thinking. Beautiful show. Transformational Soul. Wednesday evenings, 8 p.m. RuthSaltman.com is her website listing her books. Oh, remember when I said Pinterest? There's also some other place. Do you sell on Etsy or anything like that? And I'm sure you're probably familiar with that. They have a lot of things made by people. So I don't know if that's where you're showing your crafts, but you could also put your books on there, So if you're not expanding that way, those are kind of helpful. Those people do really well on Etsy. What's the other one? eBay? I think Etsy is better for that kind of work. So just putting it out there for you. What else? Favorite lady in your life? Your grandmother is here. We've talked before. Always sits down at my table for having a cup of tea. You're more than welcome. Thank you. Who's the gentleman? Is this her husband? Stern kind of guy. Okay. It must be a grandpa on one side or the other. Let's see. What do you have to say? And then, of course, I have this younger male, which I think you described. You had, 7 uncles? Families. And congratulations. It's in order for you. With your new pregnancy in the family has been announced. This uncle is saying, okay, ride him, cowboy. Now, you take that any way you want. I'm not trying to be as risque as I usually am. But I think you catch my drift. Let's see. What does Grandma have to say? She's right here at the table. She just pulls herself right up and pours herself a cup of tea. She said, you've been sick too long. And I know you probably didn't go to the doctor. You probably didn't go on medication. I feel like a bronchial kind of thing that lasted for a while. She says, make sure you recuperate. take your vitamins. You need medication, take it. Don't be like all, oh, I can't take that. I'm trying to keep my, stop it. Take what you need. And if you don't feel well, go back. She said, I can see it in here. Honey, tea and honey. Don't forget tea and honey. And I have my honey here sometimes because my throat gets scratchy, of course. Where'd my honey go? Anyway, I keep it near my computer when I'm doing readings online or whatever. Just take a hit. What else you saying? Teddy, you snoring? Let's see. Anything else? There's some kind of recipe of hers that you make or passed on to one of your children to make, but I don't know if it's a cinnamon bread, if it's something that she would make around the holidays. I think it's some kind of bread, like a raisin bread or cinnamon or something. I think it's you bake it. So anyway, she's complimenting you on that. Okay, so I just want to let you know your loved ones are around you, Ruth, and happy Thanksgiving from them to you. Thank you. Laura is on Rumble. The luscious Laura, what's up? Spectacular reading. Oh my God, I'm still reverberating. And I didn't absorb it at the time, but I mean, I haven't stopped since you gave me that reading. What was that, 6 weeks ago? Girl, I did share with you. I mean, I'm shake, rattling, and rolling here, but it's coming. I have my moments that I feel very overwhelmed, like you two. Oh, I wanted to remember we were talking about, I felt like kind of panicky and anxiety kind of. What was the thing I'd referred to a couple of links to you, but there was something else about that. It doesn't have to be, there are alternative things. They have this thing that you would, that's what it is. That's what I was going to tell you, Laura. You like to wear a little perfume once in a while, it makes you feel, lifts your spirits, and of course you have these beautiful candles. So you're really into the scent. There's this little thing that you could, I saw it online for natural anxiety relief. It's a little thing, and it has, like you breathe it in, and it has like some kind of botanical oils, all natural oils. Look that up. Maybe that's all you need, and to give you confidence and it's anxiety when you get the butterflies in your stomach. That's anxiety, I've been told. Panic is a little different, but so just to pass that on, it doesn't have to be like, oh, maybe that's all that you need. So I'm going to pass that on. Laura has a show a couple of times a month, Angels and Healing Light, on Tuesdays. She's kind of tied up. I'm sure that you will see more of her in the future. Lovely show, beautiful readings. I personally recommend them. I'm sure she'll do a gift certificate for you. It's one of the best gifts you could give somebody, truly. Look up her website, angelsandhealinglight.com. Thanks for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. So I'm singing that to you. Okay, doll? Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving, Laura, if I don't speak to you. Okay. Carolan. Oh, Robert, let me give you a little birthday message, darling. I turned 57. Any word from my mom? Yes. I think I kind of gave you that. I gave you the message before I read the comments. I asked for comments, and then I don't look at them. I'm sorry. She told you. She's spot on. She told you. You're just a babe yet. 57. You're just starting. Don't worry about it. That's a very sexy age, by the way. Just saying. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food. I can barely get that out. I stumble on it every time. Hi, dear. Robin is on Tuesday evenings, 8 p.m. Check out her show and her website. She's an excellent reader. We know who you want to hear from. We already kind of gave you the Thanksgiving message from Mom, right? Hi, Mom. Hi, Mary. She's singing something that ends with amen. So I feel like I'm singing some kind of hymn. I know you don't like the word amen, but she said it's very important. You really have to research that word, what it means in Arabic. I mean, I agree with her, but it's not coming from me. It's coming from her. So she is talking as like she likes to. Robin's mother was a very gifted psychic and musician. She's in the spirit world, joins the show occasionally or almost all the time. Thank you very much, Mary. Gives me song titles. This is a hymn, and it ends with amen, or maybe it begins with amen. But she used to play this, is my impression. Maybe she played in church, or maybe she played at home. But she's bringing that song up to you. Okay, Robin, so hopefully that you'll remember that. And I think, didn't we just do on the VIP show? Did I give you something on Wednesday? By the way, we have a VIP show for our VIP listeners and joiners. Goldylocks Production. You can check that out to be what the perks are to be in a VIP. And I think you were working and I gave you a message. VIP, there it is. Click on the VIP tab. So we were doing readings because twice a month. And this past week we had them. I think that was for the public. So you can check that one out. That's probably on the web, on the Goldylocks website. And you can see the reading. So if you're interested in that. So Robin, thank you. I know you're going to have this all under control. And maybe I'll see you before Thanksgiving, see your show. Okay. And if not, happy Thanksgiving. All right. Happy birthday, Robert. Good. Happy birthday, Robert. Oh, Samir. Hi, Samir. You're welcome, Robert. Samir, what up? So cute. I'm seeing these, like, I don't know what this means. I don't know if this is a sun, but I'm seeing those like little hip hop young guys, doing all the stuff. They're really cute. And they got the hat on, baseball cap on backwards, and they're just doing all these tricks. And are these your kids? Oh, who are these? Is it music? Some of their music, hip hop music or something? Something very international about your work. So I don't know if you're dealing with clients or customers or something worldwide, or that just seems to be part of you. So I'm wondering if that's part of your career. I always get a gentleman, a frail little gentleman. Always reminds me of those pictures when they show like Chinese gentleman or a Japanese or something, how they like this kind of thing with the headdress. I kind of get that vibe with him, so I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but from that culture, I'm seeing somebody like this. Tough as nails. I feel he had a tough time. But sweet, gentle soul. So he is here for you, wishing you. And it's not called Thanksgiving. It's called something else. I'm not quite sure what that is, but he's showing me bounty, like fish and maybe crabs or something, and different fruits. So this is all here on a bounty, table of bounty for you and your family. I hope that makes sense. Samir, thank you so much for joining the show. Appreciate you. Kavita, long time no talk. How are you? How's my time? Oh, I'm doing pretty good, I think. Kavita, what's up? So look at that rosary. That rosary there. I know that's not your faith, but I still keep seeing that. So I don't know if that means talking about your visit to Rome. And you mentioned you hadn't seen you didn't meet the priest. Maybe next time. I'm hoping maybe next time, because you were maybe considering a shorter visit at a particular location that you want to go back to. I'm getting recipes. Who's telling me this? Oh, I'm also getting, who is this speaking to me? Who is this? It's a gentleman in spirit. And I think I'm familiar with him. Is he the uncle that passed? Anyway, I have a gentleman here in spirit. What's he saying? Recipes. Recipes. He's talking about recipes. And you're right. I think you finally came to the conclusion. Recipes in art is your bag. And I think that this is very consequential for you in a lot of ways. Romance, publishing, art. It's very, and like it's your crew. These are people that get you. Which is totally different than your professional life. And which is okay, like you could do that. But there's you're going to learn how to express that same kind of mental health healing that you do through art and maybe cooking. You know, those are two areas we always think mental health. We have to go see a shrink or we have to do this, right? But actually, we can kind of improve our own mental health by what we feed ourselves, what we prepare for others, how we adorn our homes or explore, you know, this kind of thing. So I think you're going to step into that doorway. It's like you're crossing the doorway into that, Kavita. So I hope that makes sense to you. And I hope that's what I'm getting. Okay, dear? I love Kavita. She'll be like, I don't get that. I didn't see that. Like, Kavita, open your eyes, dear. It's a psychic reading. Means it's a possibility. I love Kavita. Oh, Richard. There's hello, Richard. April. Whoops. Freddie Mercury and Queen. Yeah, I was wondering. Pergiden. Thank you, Carolan. Who is that? Did I skip somebody? Okay. How come this isn't working now? Virgiline. Who is that? Somebody. Tiffany, can you jump up and tell me if I don't think I read this person. I'm not sure who it is. Yeah, Freddie Mercury. Oh, Liberace could be. Thank you, Richard. I think we were talking about Twinkle's reading. Where was it, Twinkle or? Oh no, it was Scott. It was April's reading. Scott in spirit was showing somebody, like somebody celebrity. Yeah, it could be. I was thinking more like pop culture. I think it's somebody like Elton John. Damn. Barry Manilow. That's it. Barry Manilow. Think about that. Remember Barry Manilow? I mean, he had so many hit songs, a beautiful voice. When I went, he went. When I know what Richard said, like Liberace, yes. Like, did he play ball for the other team? Yeah, I get where you're going. I kind of misled you there. So it's Barry Manilow. It just came to me. Thank you. Okay, so that was for April. I hope she's still listening. So April says, thanks you, Carolan. I am so happy that he is learning. Yep. Oops. Robin. Let me see. Let me go back. Oop. Let's see how far I got to go yet. Yvette. And everyone, can I get a reading? And what's going on for the next 4 weeks? Yes, of course. Yvette. And Tiffany, I have that other person I can't identify. I don't know who that is. Why don't I know who that is? At Virgil Den. Let me look at the comments. Oh, he's still alive? Oh, okay. I thought he passed away. Oh, but it's not him. It's somebody like him. Robin says, you gave me a wonderful message yesterday and again today. Thank you so much. Love you too. Ditto. Laura says, thank you for the idea. Yes. Are we going to get in trouble? for singing. Elena says, oh, Elena, did I miss you? Elena says, Carolan, you rock. I'm like, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, Alita is here in line. My grandmother made cinnamon rolls. Okay, so that's what she's. Thank you very much for that. Ruth says, I was on Etsy for a bit. They take a lot of your money. I've been taking lots of supplements, feeling much better. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know. But just thank you for the reading. Robin, I might be a little bit. Carol says, thanks so much. I do not flirt. Well, we'll start. It doesn't have to be much. It could be a smile. You know, your mother's like, you know, dust off a few of those little. And she probably didn't learn that, she said. She takes more like her father. I find it hard to believe your father didn't flirt with your mother because he is so damn charming. Oh, Lord. All right, let me just go up here a minute. Have a good night at work. Okay, we got that. Who's this? My name is Maria. Maria Angel. Oh, so I have some new people on here. Going to court with the other parent of my child about child support. Like to know what the guidance is. Let me do that quick. Kahali? If I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. Thank you. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. Is there a message about going to court with the other parent of my child? I feel that you're a female. You're the female, the mother. Ooh, I get the gravel. I feel like they're doing this to his hand. Like they're smacking his hand with the gravel. There you go. Oh, what does that tell you? He's going to be like the no excuses. He's going to tell him. Yvette. Oh, Yvette. Who is Yvette? Do I know Yvette? Okay, I missed you, so I'll go back to you, honey. But that's what I'm seeing right now. Okay. Judge is going to smack his hand with the gravel. You know? Yvette. I have not read for you before, have I? I don't think so. Dancing in the moonlight. I don't know why I'm getting that. Dancing in the moonlight. Yvette. I'm going around the corner, Yvette. If I am with you, they're showing me going around the corner. So I don't know if somebody lived around the corner from you, a relative maybe that is now in spirit, or used to go around the corner, around the block or something to hook up with somebody, like, you know, in your younger days, like, I don't know, boyfriend or girlfriends or something playing, you know. I'm getting like rock and roll kind of music. I'm getting the radio, you know, regular little radio like this. It almost looks like you would have it on your bedside, you know, the radio clock and rock and roll music playing. So I wonder if you understand that. Going around the corner. I see like driving, like I'm seeing learning how to drive or something like Lucy and Ethel kind of thing. And who is this? Known to you. I'm known to you. So is this a woman? Yeah, I feel that this is a woman in spirit, known to you. And I don't get like a mother. I get maybe a neighbor or an aunt or something like, but known to you of that. So I wonder if you can take that. So maybe this is a friend of yours. Maybe somebody you grew up with that's passed. Maybe that's it. But it is known to you. And I believe it's female, and it's known to you. And she's remarking about going back, rock and roll music, like doing the twist. Remember the flip with the headband? I'm getting all that kind of stuff, all that kind of vibe. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let me know. And it was a pleasure to read for you. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's see. We got Robin. Let me get back to Kalea here. So that's what I'm getting. I think it's going to go in well. I don't see how it can't. What a jerk, right? Ugh, I know. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Very hard time. I wish you a lot of luck. I see very good things coming for you, dear. Catherine? Oh, starting to play Beat the Clock here. Where am I? Hallie. Very good future. You know, this isn't going to be the be all to fix the problems, but he's going to be accountable. I feel like he's a jerk, you know. It's unfortunate, but you know, it eventually does change. And they do, you know, they do change a little bit. Is when they get more they want, like when they see the kid and they realize how important it is, you know, they're mad at you kind of dissipates a bit. I can say that from experience. So will it always be on time? Probably not. My first husband's never was. He paid his bills first and he'd send a check. I never knew exactly what day it was going to come. You think it's coming 1 week and then it gets it. At least he sent it. But he was threatened with jail. I mean, my lawyer threatened him. This is after like 3 years of trying to get a divorce. So, you know, but then you know, he really had a wonderful relationship with my daughter. It wasn't that. I think he was just didn't have it. And I think he was doing the best he could. But it makes you, if you're working and you're depending on this coming in, it's tight, you know. I feel it. So I want to let you know that things are going to improve. I do see, I want to say promotion for you. So, and yes, there is love after divorce. So enjoy yourself. Happy Thanksgiving, dear. And we got a vet. I don't know what Catherine is. Bye, Richard. Maria Angel. Oh, Maria. That was your name. Thank you very much. Thanks for being on the show tonight. Oop, I skipped something. And let's see, Carol's going to dust off her flirting skills. If I skipped anybody, I have to come back next week. There, let's see. Grandmother, we got that. Aleda! See, I remembered. Aleda. How are you, darling? Aleda. Oh, thank you. I rock. Oh, that makes me feel so good. Aleda. Get Native Americans with you. Okay. Maybe guides. I'm trying to get a relative here. Also getting lasagna. Sometimes if I haven't met the people in spirit before, they'll show me something that you would be able to identify them with, like, you know, what they did best. I'm getting lasagna here, so I wonder if that's applicable to you. You know, some Italian families, they'll have lasagna and all the turkey and trimmings, you know, and I wasn't raised Italian, so I did not. I think that's pretty cool, actually. But I just couldn't imagine what is spread. But I feel like there's some fish. I don't know if they're talking about Thanksgiving or Christmas, you know, like a lot of Italians have that Feast of the Seven Fishes or something. So I'm kind of getting that. So I'm wondering if that's applicable to you, Alita. Who is this? And I have a gentleman in spirit who's kind of showing me, like, he's kind of giving me like a Popeye vibe, like a sailor vibe. Do you have somebody in the Navy, maybe? He's giving me that kind of Popeye, you know, with the pipe in his mouth kind of feeling. Harry. I got the word, the name Harry, so I wonder if that means something to you. So I have, actually, they've starting to flood my green room here, which is my waiting room, and kind of moving everybody else out. So your family's kind of like taking over. So, and something about a ship. So maybe there's somebody that was in the Navy, military, something in your family. But I feel like the lasagna thing, and I'm getting the word ship. So what's going on here? So your family has now crowded out everyone else out of the green room, and they are here wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving, Aleda. So I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you, dear, for being here. Appreciate you. Oh shit, April, I'm sorry. I can see Barry Manilow. I hope he's dead, because if he's not, I mean, I don't hope that, but I don't know who I'm seeing if it's not him. Now, yes, you do. You have homework. I hope you get an A+. You will not get in trouble for singing. Oh, okay. Well, now you know why I don't sing, because I can't. I used to be able to, actually. A little bit. Not great, but thank you for a wonderful show. You're welcome. And Yvette is new. Oh, thank you very much, Yvette. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving. She said, it's my ringtone. What? Get out of here. Robin says, my phone just rang when you said dancing in the moonlight. It is my ringtone. Really? Oh, Yvette, your aunt just died on Monday. Was she around the corner from you? It made sense? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, I'm sorry for the loss of your aunt. Appreciate you sharing that with us. Thank you very much. Lita, I got. Her, I got. Oh, my God. I can't move this. Oh, you can back up on the replay. It's there. I did give you an answer. Yes, I'm good. Still waiting on this aviation job. It's all right. Patience. Husband's grandfather. Oh, okay. That's who that was. What's that, Tana? Oh, Aleda's like, Taino, Taino, Aleda, Indian. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you could take that, because I wasn't quite sure. Thank you. Love that. Love to get validation, so I know I'm not crazy. Where's my last person? I hope I'm coming to the end. April says, I agree. You totally rock, Carolan. Thank you very much. And I think I'm at the end. Look at that. 8:59. Tiffany, are you proud of me? Look at that. I couldn't have planned it any better. So thank you very much for joining me. Sorry about the hair today. I thought it looked good, but apparently not. So thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate all of you. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy. And what else do I have to say? So I am grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for supporting me, all my co-hosts and my producer, and all of you have all helped me tremendously in my journey. So thank you very much, and God bless. See you next time.